Good day, senior high school students. This time we'll be talking about the social stratification and political stratification. But first, for our objectives, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify social stratification as the ranking of individuals according to wealth, power, and prestige, differentiate, ascribe, and achieve social statuses, and enumerate types of social mobility and structures. There are some terminologies, like for example, differentiation. It is the method of relating people in terms of certain social characteristics and then classifying them into social categories based on these characteristics. Social stratification. It categorizes groups of people into a hierarchy on the basis of wealth, status, or power. Take a look at the picture. It is one of the examples of social stratification. Status. It is the individual's position in the social structure, like of ascribe and achieve. What is ascribe status? Ascribe status is assigned or given by the societal group on the basis of some fixed category without regard to a person's abilities or performance. Ascribe status also is that one is either born with or takes on involuntarily. And when we say achieve status, it is acquired through an individual's efforts, including learning special skills, such as of doctors, attorneys, of military, and of professional athlete. It is earned by the individual. Now let's move on to prestige and esteem. When we say prestige, it refers to the evaluation of status, the reputation or influence arising from success, achievement, rank, or other favorable attributes. Distinction or reputation touching to a person or thing and thus possessing a catchment for others and for the public. And esteem, it is a respect and admiration, typically for a person. It refers to the assessment of our role behavior. It is how well we carry out our role. There is a cause of social stratification, like in the social class, generally referred to as a member of people who are grouped collectively because they have similar professional or occupational status, amount of prestige, or lifestyle. There is also the so-called political stratification. It is the extent to which inequalities are encapsulated in or influenced by political structures and processes regarding influence, power, and authority. Now let's move on to social mobility system and structure. We can say about the social mobility, it is the act of moving from one social status to another. Like for example, an open class, the system that individuals can change their social class position in the society. Take a look at the pyramid. Approximately the same thing, the concept of open and closed classes is more useful than the concept of caste, because it can be used as a measure. There are types of social mobility. People may change their social class position either of two ways. First is they can move from one position to another position within their social class. And the other one, they can move into another class. On social mobility, there is the so-called horizontal mobility and vertical mobility. We can say that the social mobility is an horizontal mobility when the movement of a person within a social class level, and it is vertical when the movement of the person between social class level. Now let's talk about social inequality. It is the existence of uneven opportunities and rewards for diverse social positions or statuses within a group or society. Like for example is on economic inequality, described on the basis of unequal distribution of income or wealth. It is the most frequently studied type of social inequality. Another one is about gender inequality, sex and gender-based prejudice and discrimination, called sexism, are major contributing factors to social inequality. The struggle for equal rights, the women's rights movement, the beginnings of